Welcome to the TI Let It Fly video. During this video, we'll be going over mobility, stability, strength, and power exercises for golf. The first movement is ankle mobility. You're going to make sure both feet are flat in the staggered stance, driving your knee towards the wall, feeling a stretch in your calf. The next movement, we're focused on ankle mobility in the lateral plane, shifting our hips from side to side while still feeling the stretch in our calves. Next, we're going to go over rotational mobility in the ankles, keeping our stretch in our calves while rotating our body side to side, also incorporating our head. Next is hip flexor stretch, driving our hips straight back and forward, keeping both feet flat on the ground. Here I'm also incorporating my arms, swinging them up and down, intensifying the stretch in my hip flexor as well as in my quads. Next movement here, we have the lateral lunge. Here I'm stepping, making sure that both feet are flat on the ground, and we can also regress this movement by making it into a lateral squat. Here, make sure that when you do lunge, that your hips are staying back and you're hinging into your lateral lunge instead of just bending your knees. Next is the lateral rotation move, reaching with your arms, driving your elbows back, and also incorporating your head also helps with the movement. Next is the hip hinge. Simple hip hinge, driving your hips back, keeping your back in a neutral position while letting your hands go down your shins. Next is the dead bug. Here I'm only using my legs. I'm driving my heel straight out, and I'm progressing this movement by incorporating the opposite arm and opposite leg. Next, we have the bird dog. Here I'll only be showing you the leg movements. Basically, I'm activating my glutes, driving my heel up. Pile off hold. Here I'll make it into a dynamic pile off hold by moving the cable forward and backwards, keeping it in line with my chest. And here's another progression where I'm pressing while in a hinge position in a golfing stance. Here we're going over the power movements. Rich Rossi here is getting into a squatting position. He's going to extend through his hips and his arms while letting the ball go. Here we have the perpendicular rotational med ball slams against the wall, making sure that he's rotating his hips and his thoracic spine. Here he's doing the low to high uppercut, med ball uppercut. As you can tell, he's pivoting his back leg, making sure that he's rotating all the way around. Here we have the med ball uppercut toss. It's more of an explosive movement. He's letting the ball go. You can move if you like, or you can stay in a more of a static position. Here we have the Romanian deadlift. Okay? Really important to keep your spine neutral, hinging, pushing your hips back. And from here we go into the bent over row position, staying in that static hinge, making sure you're squeezing your shoulder blades and driving your elbows back. Second to the last strength move is the rotational squat to press, making sure that we're rotating, making sure everything's moving, and ending with a press. Okay. Last movement, lateral lunge with posterior reach. Okay, I'm doing a lateral lunge each way, reaching with my right arm to my left leg, then rotating as I'm lunging to the opposite side. Thanks for watching.